Ronaldo's not going to miss there. 3 or 4 yards out after really good work from Marcelo. So the skill, the determination to get away from the challenge of the Granada fullback. Ronaldo gets ahead of Vezo, plants it firmly into the top corner.
Well, 3-0. It's the 15th time this season that Real Madrid have scored 3 goals or more. And they've started 2017 in mean form.
The last 6 games between these two teams was went in the favour of Real Madrid with 6 wins and a 19-2 aggregate. They're stepping up that average. It's going to be a lot more than the 3 goals if they fancy really finishing off Granada. The game's done and dusted now, isn't it, in terms of the outcome. It's just how many goals Real Madrid do want to rack up.
Silva to Sampa. Uche. Misplaced pass. And I think disjointed is the best way to describe this Granada team. They sold 12 players in the summer. They brought 14 in on loan, signed 5 players. But one of those who had a fee against their name are included in the side today. Talk back in the UK about Dele Alli maybe being a target for Real Madrid, and you can understand that given his sensational form for Tottenham Hotspur at the moment. But there are no signs that Zidane is going to strengthen the squad in the winter transfer window. There's no need to, is there?
No, and there's certainly the problem area for individuals has been that position that Dele Alli likes to play. It plays best for Tottenham Hotspur. It's the position that Isco would like to play in, that James Rodriguez would like to play in. Marco Asensio is another player that could fill that role.
There's even Vasquez as well, who's the only player I think unavailable today.
Tough games coming up for Real Madrid, and interesting to see if Zidane is making any changes at half-time.
Marcelo fires it across, and sure hangs on to this one.
The basics are so wrong for Granada, aren't they? That the goals you can look at running out the back with the ball in the early stages of the game. Failing to block a shot, failing to stop crosses coming into the box. Awful marking when the ball is actually finally delivered into the box with Ronaldo's goal.
Marcelo, flamboyant back heel from the Brazilian. Excellent from Nacho up there. There's Benzema. Balls to Carvajal.
So we've got the centre-half crossing it from the left wing and the right-back shooting from the edge of the box, and that tells you a lot about the frame of mind of Real Madrid, and perhaps boredom from the centre-back Nacho, been around on the halfway line, hasn't had to do any defending whatsoever.
Or is he down allowing his players a sense of adventure? Carvajal hasn't scored a league goal in 3 years. As Modric darts into the heart of the Granada defence to set up the 4th goal. It's an early rout. Isco's second. Who would be a Granada player today?
Well, who would be the Granada manager? Zidane will, judging the type of character that he is, will have a little bit of sympathy for his opponent, Lucas Alcaraz. This is unkind of Real Madrid. It really is. I mean, Real Madrid are so much better than Granada. We talked about the hunger of the individual players in terms of goals, the hunger of Modric to break forward and create the chance for Isco to get himself into the box to score a goal. They're not going to stop at 4. Granada just not at the level, anywhere near it, to compete with Real Madrid.
There we go. Any doubt that Isco should have been included ahead of James Rodriguez? It's settled. James got 2 midweek. Isco 2 in the opening 32 minutes. It's the second time this season that he scored 2 in a game. It's only the second La Liga game he scored. He got 2 against Betis, 2 today. And he won that match ball. Ronaldo to Isco, to Ronaldo. You know, the race to the hat-trick between those two. Marcelo, Isco. Casemiro doing the quiet, absorbing job in the centre of midfield.
There's been so many changes, hasn't there, at Granada over the last 2, 3, 4 seasons. They haven't got any better over the years that they've been in La Liga. Change of ownership this season. See Paco Jimenez take charge at the start with just 6 games and no wins, and Lucas Alcaraz has taken the next 10, got 1 win. But they're going to be the next La Liga team to be searching for their 3rd manager of the season.
Well, it's not unlike the Valencia model in so many ways, isn't it, where they have a new investor from the Far East. They basically give the manager a load of players and ask him to form a team from them.
Hardly investing though, are they? Loaning players, not taking much of a gamble. As we said, 2 players from this starting 11 will be here at the club next season if they get relegated. The rest will return to their parent clubs or go off to other clubs on loan. It's not a huge commitment from the new owners of Granada. 27 out, 17 in the summer. You see Madrid cut the ball across the 6-yard box. It's Tito who fails to pick up the run of Isco. Greater determination again from a better player. What chance did Granada have? They're failing to match Real Madrid in terms of determination and spirit. When it comes to quality, it is a mismatch.
I suppose for the young players on loan from the English clubs, Suchi Agbo from Watford, who's 21, Pereira, who's 20 from Manchester United. This is effectively a gap year, isn't it? It's a harsh lesson they're learning today as well.
It's a harsh lesson for the coach, Alcaraz, who's having to play these young players who've got relatively little experience.